If you've been following Katie on TikTok, then you're aware of her series called What's in the Rug, and currently right now she just posted that police and CSI have arrived to her home and they are ready to dig up the rug. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then let's start from the very beginning. Katie's life in social media has blown up over the last few days after posting that she and her husband were digging in their yard and found a rug that was buried 2 feet underground. It all started when she posted this video saying she thought her house was haunted because her sunroom, where she works from home, was messed up when she woke up the next morning. In this same video, she mentioned that her and her husband were putting up a fence outside of their home when they dug a hole and found a rolled up carpet. Not only did Katie and her husband find a rug 2 feet underground, where you could see it right here, but it was buried underneath a very expensive tree that cost about $1,000. Katie does a little bit of research and finds out that the home only had one previous owner, so she called the realtor and found out that the realtor is best friends with the daughter. Katie was hoping that it could possibly be a family pet that was buried in the yard, but the daughter confirmed that while they did have dogs, all of them had been cremated. The daughter said she didn't know anything about the rug, but she would drive up to her parents, who are in their 90s, to see if they knew anything about it. At this point, people in the comments are telling her to contact the police, so she does, and they came out, they see the rug, but then they tell her that they weren't going to put any resources into finding out what it was. Katie then decided she was just going to leave it alone because she didn't want to further destroy her property, and she didn't have the resources herself to figure out what was in the rug. But then people were pushing her to please dig up this rug, so she decided that her and her friends were going to dig it up yesterday. I would assume Homicide might have been keeping up with her TikTok because they reached out to her and said that police never contacted them, but that they were going to come over and bring cadaver dogs. These dogs have been trained in cemeteries for years in order to smell human remains. Therefore, if they do sit in that area, it's not because they smell an animal. Well, Katie went live when the cadaver dogs came, and the first dog was sent out and he sat on the hole. They bring out the second cadaver dog and that dog also sits. And that leads us to this morning, where Homicide and CSI have arrived to Katie's home and they are about to dig up this rug. Katie said she will wait until they are done to go live and give us an update, and I am on the edge of my seat because I can't believe this is all happening on TikTok.